Hello and welcome to Let's Learn About Transformation with me, Mrs. P. There's no one in my classroom today. Wonder where everyone is. Let's go outside and see where they are. Oh, some people over here in the foundation phase playground drawing on the floor with chalks. How lovely. Make a picture using the given shape. Okay, there's the shape. Let's have a little look. Oh, that's nice. Look, they're using that L shape to make lots of different pictures on the floor. Turning it round, doing it in lots of different ways. Hello! Hello, little children. Are you having fun with your chalk? Excellent. Let's go and see what they're doing in the other playground without falling down the mine. There we go. There's lots going on in the Key Stage 2 playground today. Right, what are you up to over here, you lot? Oh, pushing your carts around. That's nice. Oh, have you got a baddie eye? So let's have a look what direction these go in. So this one's going 2 to the left and 3 up. And this one here is going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up and 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. That's a lot of fun, isn't it? Oh! No fighting. Naughty. You'll be on a red card. Oh, quick. Let's get to the Key Stage 2 playground and see what's going on. So today we're learning about transformation, which the foundation phase seem to be doing. But we're going to learn a little bit more about it. We've got a fantastic new structure here. Let's see what this teacher's got to say.
This grid shows a translation. The shape has been moved from one position to another, and the shape stays the same. Can you recognize how it has changed?
Thanks, Erin. You're talking about a translation, where a shape, hi Steve, a shape has been moved from one place to another, literally just pushed from one coordinate to another. So let's see, goodness me, this one, its bottom right corner is an 8-1, remember, along the corridor and up the stairs, and now it's at 4-4, so it's been moved 3 up and 4 to the left, and that's literally what translation is. Let's go to the next one and have a little look. Who's this? Jay! Steve, I don't know what you're doing.
This grid shows a reflection. The shape has been copied but reflected as though it is looking in a mirror. Can you find what X coordinate the mirror is at?
Right, this grid shows a reflection. Let's have a look at it. Oh gosh, something going on there. Hopefully they're building something for the Key Stage 2 children to play with. So again, we've got our grid, our 10 by 10 grid, and this time we've got the letter E, you can see here in orange, that's been reflected into green, or the other way around, it doesn't matter which. They're a reflection of each other. And you can see that the mirror, let me get my hand up, must be smack bang in the middle for it to be reflected. So let's have a look which coordinate that's at. X equals 5. There's an imaginary mirror there, can you see? And the coordinate of the vertex is on there as well. So there's another type of transformation. Let's have a look what Mrs. Dawes got to say for herself. Let's make hers like that.
This grid shows a rotation. The shape has been turned around a point. What is the coordinate of the point? In what direction has it been turned?
Right, so we've got a rotation. And I'm sure you know the word rotate means turn. Thank you. Oh, hello. What are you doing with your llamas? Can you see how now there's an F here and it's been turned? Looks like it's almost fallen over. And we're back on the grid again. And it's been turned from this point here. So let's go down, find out how far along it is. 6. and across 6, 4. So it's been rotated anti-clockwise, the opposite direction to a clock, from around the point 6, 4. So there's our 3 transformations. Translation, reflection, rotation. Oh gosh, they're working hard. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Translate this shape 8 right and 6 up. Now you may notice the grid is slightly bigger. Let's have a look over here. Who have we got here? Oh, hello, Mr. Knight. I'm going to put you back on a male voice.
We have now extended the grid into 2 quadrants, so now the x-axis goes into the negative number line. Can you complete the 3 tasks on the board?
Maybe. So we've extended into 2 quadrants. These have got 1 quadrant. Quadrant, of course, quad meaning 4. So guess how many there's going to be in the ends. Here we've got 2. And you can see down the bottom here that the x-axis now doesn't stop at 0. It actually goes -1. Ooh, you're making some very strange noises. Ooh. And all the way down to -10. So we've got a shape here. Task 1, translate this shape 8 right and 6 up. I'm going to need to see my hand again, I think. Let's have a look. 8 right and 6 up. So you're there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 right and 6 up. Oop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Why is that shape there? Is that right? 8 right and 6 up. Let's just check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, and then let's make it look like the shape. Because remember that a translation is exactly the shape. Reflect this shape in the y-axis. Well, what we do with this is we say, right, that one is 3 away, so this must be 3 away. And then do the reflection of the shape, look. And task 3, rotate this shape 90 degrees clockwise. Clockwise in the way of a clock. Not sure where I'm rotating it around. They are very off-putting. I'm not sure where we're rotating it around. Let's imagine it's fallen over. There we go. Can you see how that would, if I pushed it round and it went round, it would go to there. So there's our rotation. And if you can see the coordinates here, we've got -3, 1. I'm not going to make a fuss about that because today's lesson is transformations, not coordinates, but just so that you get an idea. Thank you, Mr. Knight. Now, let's go on to the hardest bit. It's not really that hard because we're not going to talk that much about the coordinates. But let's see what Miss Harding's got to say for herself.
This grid is now in 4 quadrants. Can you see how the x and y axes have been extended into the negative number line? Can you identify what transformation has taken place?
Maybe we can. Thanks for that, Miss Harding. Let's have a look at this grid now. It's now in 4 quadrants. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the x-axis and the y-axis is now going into negative numbers. Let's have a look at this purple shape. What's happened to it? Has it been translated, rotated, or reflected to become the orange shape? If you said rotated, you're correct. And it's been rotated 90 degrees clockwise. Let's have a look down here. Let's move backwards a bit so you can see what's happened to the light blue shape. Is that a translation? Now, yeah, it has been moved, but look, is it exactly the same as it was before? No. So it has been reflected in the x-axis. I nearly said y-axis then, but no, it's been reflected in this axis here, which is the x-axis. And then, of course, therefore, to purple and dark blue must be a translation. It's just literally been pushed left and down. You can see that the coordinates of this vertex here is -2 minus 5. So that's a brief whistle-stop tour of transformation, translation, reflection, rotation, and oh my goodness me, look at this. Key stage 2, you are so lucky. Ooh, fantastic. That's amazing. We were hoping that they'd get something decent in their playground, and look at that. Oh, they've even added some little bits of information. Nice. So this is the proper translation, where you're being pushed around in all sorts of directions. Yay, well done. Hopefully you enjoyed this lesson on transformation, and we will see you next time.